I'm Jason Evanish of GreenhornTV, and this is episode 4 of GreenhornTV. I'm here to tell you about all the great things in the world of entrepreneurship that are going on this week, November 30th to December 6th. So just to remind you, you should always check out GreenhornTV for all your news and information on entrepreneurship in the area. And on Twitter, you can follow us at GreenhornBoston. And if you need to contact us, you can reach me at jason@greenhornconnect.com. So on Monday, there's actually nothing going on, so you can finish recovering from your tryptophan coma you've been in for Thanksgiving. So then that jumps us straight to Tuesday, which has one event. The Entrepreneurs Network, which is part of IEEE, is having an event which is a panel to discuss acquiring customers. It's going to be at Fully Hug, which is out in Waltham, and it's from 7 to 10 p.m. It's free for their members, but it's $20 for non-members. So I'm actually not going to be there. I don't really have an easy way to get out to Waltham, so I think like a lot of young entrepreneurs we might not make it. But if you're going to be in the area, those events are definitely worth checking out. So Wednesday's a big day. So on Wednesday, the first event, Thai Boston has Anish Chopra, who is the Chief Technology Officer and Associate Director for Technology for the White House, is coming to speak about innovation for America, restoring growth, reforming government, fixing healthcare, and expanding opportunity. I don't think you can get a more ambitious list of topics to cover on one night, so it might be worth checking out. It's out in Burlington, Mass, and it's from 6 to 9 p.m. It's $25 for members, $15 for students, and $35 for non-members. So the next event is a special event. It's called Ignite Spatial Boston. There's actually only 10 tickets left, so you might want to run and pick one up right now if you're watching the show. What if you only have 5 minutes to talk about spatial? What would you say? There's going to be, each presenter has 20 slides that change every 15 seconds for them to talk about something related to spatial. So some of the topics are going to be things like a temporal view of the day at the MBTA and social hacking with spatial data. So it should be a pretty cool day or an evening to check out. It's going to be at Microsoft Nerd, and it's from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m.
What's spatial?
It's talking about the relationship, I guess, of people moving around. So the next event is the MIT Enterprise Forum. They're going to be doing a startup clinic for 2 startups called Newmote and Lime Design. You might remember Lime Design from Mass Innovation Nights. They're the ones who did the cocktail drink rimmer for salt. Anyways, Alan Gordon, Director of Business Development at Harvard, is going to lead a distinguished panel that's going to be helping evaluate their businesses. And that's going to be in Cambridge from 6 to 9 p.m. And it's $35 for members and students, $45 for non-members. And remember, if you want to check out things like this, there's always the Stay in Mass program, which will pay for it if you're still in school. So where will Greenhorn be? I'm going to be checking out those unique and interesting presentations at Ignite Spatial Boston. So, big day, real big day is Thursday. The first thing you have is in the morning, MyTex is having a Everything You Need to Know About Facebook Connect information session. They claim they can help you get a 30 to 200% increase in registration and response rate on your site if you start using Facebook Connect. So it could be a pretty cool thing to check out. That's going to be at Digitas on Arch Street in Boston, and it's from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Now it's $35 for members and $70 for non-members, but it sounds like you might get a pretty good bang for your buck if you check it out. Also on Thursday, Dogpatch Labs has weekly office hours that you should check out. You can just come in, see what the office space is like, talk to them about your ideas, get some feedback, and see what else is going on at Dogpatch Labs these days.
Talk to John there.
Talk to John?
John, Dave will be there.
Oh, great. There we go. Court knows all kinds of people there. I'm actually going to be there for the first time. I checked them out on Thursday as well. And that's from 2 to 5 p.m. and it's every single Thursday. So if you can't make it this week, think about checking it out next week or in the coming weeks thereafter. So this Thursday, also, as always, every week, Dart Boston's Poking Holes. So, you know, for all you young entrepreneurs, it's that weekly great event. And this week, Greenhorn Connect, we're on Poking Holes. So that's going to be extra cool. It's at Microsoft Nerd this week. And Court, what time's the show start this time?
We're going to get everybody there at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. at Nerd.
So 6 o'clock. And then right after, we're heading to the Tweet Up show upstairs, right?
Yep.
Okay, so big night. So on also on Thursday, which is also going to be at Microsoft Nerd, is the Mega Tweet Up. It's a celebration honoring a year's worth of tweet ups and networking events through New England. Joselimane is putting it on. He's pulling out all the stops. And it's going to be Think Red Carpet meets Music Awards paired up with unprecedented networking. So bring your business cards, dress to impress, and come have a good time. It does cost $6.11 to attend, but all proceeds are going to Dana-Farber Cancer Institute, so it's all for a good cause. So come on out. It's from 6 to 10 p.m. at Microsoft Nerd. So where am I going to be? On the hot seat on Poking Holes, and then we're heading straight to the Mega Tweet Up. So next we have Weekend Special. Boston Startup Weekend is coming to Boston this weekend. There's still a few spots left, so you should hurry up and sign up. What is it? It's a 3-day event to have you go through and try to start a business in one weekend. They're bringing together all kinds of people, marketing gurus, startup enthusiasts, programmers, everybody just crammed together for 54 hours of ideating and making a product. And it all culminates in a big presentation on Sunday. And here's the real special thing. For watching Greenhorn TV, I've got you hooked up. 25% discount on registration. Just put in the discount code GreenhornTV.
Keep holding that up so people can read it.
We don't want to miss it. GreenhornTV discount code, 25% off. Do not forget it.
So how much would that make the ticket then?
You know, I didn't run the numbers. It really depends on what you put.
How much is it?
How much is it? It's $75 for everyone, except for students who can get in for $40. So that 25% discount can knock it down to $30 for students. So you should really think about checking it out. It's gonna be really cool. Going to get to meet a lot of great people. Scott Kursion is going to be there, Sean Broderick at Techstars, Adam Marchek at Bain Capital, Jason Schupak at the Mass Department of Business Development, which does the Mass It's All Here program. They're all going to be there. Some of them are going to be speaking and mentoring. It's going to be fantastic. You should really get out there. So, as usual, I want to cover the last few upcoming events of 2009. So first, next week you have WebInno24, which is an informal gathering of people interested in internet and mobile innovation. They've got main dish presentations in a large room, as well as side dish presentations with a lot of other small startups. It's great networking. There are people there who have name tags that say they're hiring, so if you're looking for a job, it's a great opportunity. And that's December 7th at 6:30 p.m. If you haven't gotten your pass, you just sign up right away. I don't know how much longer they might be open. They've also got then Mass Innovation Nights was a week from Wednesday. It's a monthly gathering celebrating innovation. 10 companies are going to get a chance to have tables set up, and there's going to be great networking. Then there's also the table for experts. So if you want to talk to a lawyer, ask some questions about venture capital, there are people set up for you to talk to them about that. So it's a really great event. It's out in Waltham. It's worth the commuter rail train trip, trust me. It's literally just a few steps from the commuter rail station stop, so it's not a big deal. And that's December 9th at 6 p.m. Also, you got episode 2 of Capitalize. Our guys at Dart Boston keep hustling. And so they're going to be at Flybridge Capital this time. And that's going to be on December 15th. Now, Court, are you going to start raffling off tickets soon?
Yeah, we'll start raffling Thursday.
Thursday. Come on out to Poking Holes. You get to see Greenhorn Connect on the hot seat, and you can get your first shot at passes to Capitalize. You know you want to do that. So finally, later this week, we're going to have an awesome calendar launching. It's going to be searchable. It's going to have this great grid format that makes it easier to read. Anyone can add an event, which is great if you're starting a new event. And it's going to be a little bit easier to read because of color coding. So to wrap things up, these are the events of the week. If I missed your event, it's because nobody told me about them, and so that's on you.
So how do they email you then?
How do they email me? That's easy.
Your event.
Yeah. Contact me at jason@greenhornconnect.com. Tell me all about your event. I'll be more than happy to help you promote it. How Startup Weekend became the theme of this week. And also, for all things Greenhorn and all things young entrepreneur related, follow us on Twitter at Greenhorn Boston. Thanks, guys.
See you next week.